All right. Hi, everybody. So this video is just going to be for this one page of the report. The other sections, I've blended them together into one video for all pages. But in this area, there's just a lot going on, and it's going to get too confusing and messy. So I'm just going to break it apart. So this page is the performance snapshot. It's a high-level overview of the behaviors that are taking place throughout the customer journey on your website. You'll see it starts with a session and it ends with a transaction. And these are three key milestones in terms of engagement throughout that customer journey. Starting with the session, going to a product view, going to adds to cart, begin checkouts, and then resulting in a transaction. So we had 87,500 sessions that went through the Google Merchandise Shop during the last 28 days. There's an increase, this is a comparison metric, increase of 4% as compared to the 28 days that preceded July 20th. If we want to look at the number of sessions on an individual basis, you can just move it across. And on August 7th, we had 3,195 sessions. 34% of these sessions had a product view. 21% of the sessions that had a product view had an add to cart, and so on and so forth. Couple things. This is the drop off again. This is the percent change from the prior period. And it can be very just informative in terms of where things are working well, where things might not be working as well, so that you can focus on unique areas of your customer journey in an effort to optimize them. So we could talk for hours on how to do this, but this is a high-level overview. It gives you a good sense of where you're at. These are the cart metrics. So people look at the cart metrics in two different ways, the cart abandonment rate and then the cart conversion rate. Most people look at the cart abandonment rate for whatever reason. It's kind of like that industry standard, but the cart conversion rate, that's 20%. It's more of a positive way to look at it. So I've included it here, and this is the way that these metrics are calculated. When we look at the conditional formatting on these scorecards, green is good, red is not good. When we come down here, red and red doesn't blend that well. It gets washed out. So we have positive in black and negative in white. You can also look at the way in which your traffic is flowing through your store by looking at device categories. So we can come up here and just key in on and we want to see mobile traffic. How's mobile traffic performing? We can click on that. We can see, 33%. So 433 people began checkout, but only 33% of them finished. And we come down here and we can actually see that represented in the cart abandonment rate is really, really high with the Google Merchandise Store with mobile. If we come into desktop and we just want to look just at desktop, we're going to see this number go up and this number go down. It's actually going to go down below that 80, which was the average. So clearly, using this report to dial into not only devices that may be performing poorly or well, but also different stages of the customer journey will allow you and provide you with insights in terms of where you should focus on optimizing your store. At least that's the starting point. So this is, again, the high-level overview. It's the performance snapshot. And I strongly recommend looking at these other videos to learn how you can use those pages to drill down even more to answer much more specific questions. Thanks very much. Any questions, feel free to reach out.